5 months ago, the World Series began in Montpellier, France, with FISE celebrating their 20th anniversary. The fans got their chance to witness the first leg of the tour. And the athletes got their first chance to rack up points for what will be a hyper-competitive season. First off was skateboarding. Having come so close to win in the past, Joseph Garbacho finally broke the curse, notching the top score in FISE Montpellier and finishing first. Followed closely by George Poole in second. Over in UCI BMX Freestyle Park, more rotations more often meant Logan Martin would claim first place on the day. The silver went to Konstantin Andreev, and rounding out the podium was veteran Venezuelan rider Daniel Diaz. Next, we swapped 20-inch wheels for the 26-inch variety, mountain bike slopestyle. Nikolai Rogatkin and Mehdi Ghani both put down electrifying runs, but had to settle for second and third respectively. When the dust settled and the roars of the crowd peaked, it was the Swedish slopestyle prodigy Emil Johansson taking first place. To end the 20-year celebration here in France, FISE dropped the best roller slopestyle course ever seen. The two top French riders, Julien Coudo and Romain Gaudiner, battled it out all comp long, but in the end there can only be one winner, and that honour went to Julien Coudo. Stop number 2 on the FISE World Series was Budapest. In Budapest, the roller freestyle script from Montpellier got flipped. Coming back from an ankle injury, Julien Coudo secured second on the day, while Romain Gaudiner took top honours for the weekend. Next, the ladies were up with UCI BMX Freestyle Park World Cup. Lara Lessman dropped in and laid down a dominant ride, notching a score of 84 to take first place on the day. For the second FISE event in a row, it was another second place for Nikita Dukarov, while Hannah Roberts rounded out the podium in Hungary. In men's BMX Freestyle Park, there was a shocker when tour leader Logan Martin failed to even qualify for the finals. The door was now wide open for the rest of the 12-rider final. From the get-go, Australian rider Brandon Lupos rode the course with one thing on his mind: winning. Daniel Diaz, who placed second with a score of 86.80, now becomes the series points leader. Jurek Rysev would round out the podium in third. FISE World Series Stop 3, Edmonton, Canada. At only 16 years of age, the USA's Hannah Roberts took first place with an amazing run, while Macarena Perez and Nikita Dukarov would follow with second and third place respectively. Our fourth place finisher from Budapest, Daniel Sandoval, stepped up his game in Canada. Third place for the American. After failing to qualify in FISE Budapest, Australian Logan Martin came back on fuego with a score of 89.20, good enough for second place in Edmonton. And tour leader Daniel Diaz did exactly what he needed to tighten his grasp on the FISE Series overall. He won. With the absence of FISE World Tour mountain bike slopestyle leader Emil Johansson here in Edmonton, last year's defending champion Nikolai Rogatkin used his trademark explosive riding style to take the win, while Lucas Knopf secured second. And with that, the stage is now set for our final stop of the FISE World Series here in Chengdu. After Heat 1, our leader was Kade Yoshikawa. But heavy hitters Konstantin Kabanov and Martin Peck were primed to shake up the leaderboard in Heat 2.
The person who's about to drop in is doing the most difficult tricks you guys can imagine.
Martin Peck, so smooth. Oh!
And then a feeble backflip, there we go. And rewarded top honors right now, taking over the hot seat. And we got Kosta Kabanov dropping in. He's one of my favorite people to watch because he's super tech.
Oh! Sick balance. Kickflip from board.
So there you go. After heat number 2, this is how our top 8 look right now. Konstantin holding the lead there with the 71 even, and nipping at his heels, Martin Peck. We have your defending champion from Montpellier, Joseph Carpaccio, flying across course. Oh,
Wow, the huge gap. This is how you stack those points. He can really do it all.
The man of the hour, it is all about the Frenchman, Joseph Garpaccio, taking the win again in the skateboard street.
Reading the features on a park course is an exercise in creativity. And with his massive transfers, Joseph Garpaccio got creative enough to secure first place.
Dioman right now on course again. Let's see how he can do his second run.
Nice little Bio 900 right here on the table. Nice! You must be killing this competition today. Ton of speed, Joe Atkinson. Oh, he makes the course look small. And that's the whole point of the game right here. Oh, nice little monkey plane, hand plane right here on the box.
Look at that new leader, Joe Atkinson, with the 76. He just took over the lead. So now we are going to the best trick contest, and we're going to see if these riders can change that score again.
There we go with Yoma Boudouin. Oh, was that a 12?
Right out of the gate. Yeah, he's going for the cradle.
Nice
Double cradle.
Back to Yuma Baudouin. You must be killing this best trick competition today. Joe Atkinson coming back. Nice, he pulls it all the way to the top of the plexi box.
Yeah, Joe. And this is how it's gonna line up. Yuman Baudouin jumping into first place after the best trick with an 85.46.
Consistency win titles. And with a 5th place on the day in Chengdu, Julien Coudo takes home the overall win to wrap up his FISE World Series.
Next rider up is going to be Macarena Perez from Santiago, Chile, 20 years young.
Macarena currently sitting in 3rd in our overall points race. Whoa!
Yes, there, and that backflip, the first female we've seen today get that perfectly to tranny.
Tail whip. Wow, Macarena meaning business out here.
Laura Lessman from Flensburg, Germany, 17 years old.
Laura Lessman, kung fu fighting out there with some fancy footwork.
And here we have it, Hannah Roberts.
Hannah, you can see charging in. This is how a 2016 defending champion does it. Bar spin coming at you. But you can see Hannah, why she was our top qualifier. Big flare.
Whoa, so much comfortability and bike control on the course there. She really dominates it.
Flow and originality are keys to success on the BMX park course. Our winner here in China, Hannah Roberts, has both. And with that, she takes the first overall UCI BMX World Cup title. Dropping in next on our park course were the men for the UCI BMX World Cup. Anything can happen.
Oh, Sandoval.
Unexpected crashes in the heats meant that both Daniel Sandoval and Brandon Lupos would not advance to the finals. And maybe the biggest shocker of the day was that FISE Tour leader Daniel Dares also crashed.
Oh, whoa. Daniel, very uncharacteristic.
He would not make the finals, and the World Series title would now be up for grabs. This cranked up the pressure on Logan Martin. The defending FISE Series champion was sitting 4th overall before today, but now had a massive opportunity to take home the 2017 overall title. The final here in Chengdu would come down to 2 riders, Logan Martin and Nick Bruce, with Martin knowing that win would also secure him the overall title.
And Bruce, yes! Starting things off enormous with that flare tail whip transfer. 360 tail whip, kicking it the other way for a tail whip going back. Wow, Bruce, very big run. And Nick Bruce giving it up to Chengdu.
Oh, yes, Logan. Huge backflip, tail whip transfer.
Logan Martin keeping it together for 2 runs. Talk about a pressure cooker.
we're going to have the scores coming in momentarily. It's all anticipation. Nick Bruce is going to come out on top with a 92.60.
Despite not making the finals, overall leader Daniel Dares still had enough points to secure the overall FISE championship title.
Young French rider Paul Couder.
Currently right now, Paul Couder is sitting on top with
An 87 even. That's the hot seat.
So one more rider remains. He was their top qualifier. This is the German Lucas Knopf. Definitely starting things out the right way with that no-handed front flip.
wow. 92 even. Lucas Knopf just got a massive first run score.
Risk is always part of the equation when jumps get this sizable. Paul Couder was reminded of this when he took a hard slam that would keep him off his bike for the superfinals.
Mehdi Ghani is now in 7th place. Mehdi is going to have to deliver a run that is on top and podium worthy.
Look at that backflip bar spin to tuck no-hander. Onto the last jump, huge front flip tuck no-hander. Bumping up his first run, does an 86.0. He is able to make it into the superfinals.
But this is your top qualifier after his first run, Lucas Knopf.
Lucas Knopf.
Whoa, a 94.33. Dominating lead going to the super final. Yes.
Oh, there we go. Switching it up, seeing if he's going to get rewarded. Yes. Backflip tail up to bar spin into a cork 720. If anyone has what it takes, it's Mehdi Ghani.
Oh, come on.
Mehdi. So a big round of applause for Lucas Knopf.
So that means this is going to be a victory lap.
In the superfinals, Mehdi Ghani rode consistently to lock down 3rd place and scored enough series points to grab the FISE Tour overall. And with that, mountain bike slopestyle closes out the weekend and the season here in Chengdu, China.